I'm back again to help you with your denture journey, and you can help me with mine. So I've got 5 things that I want to suggest that you get before extraction day. And I'm going to give you 2 bonuses at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, number 1. The first thing that you want to get for extraction day, let me give you a little bit of a preface. For me, the way that I make myself more comfortable is to be as prepared as possible. So I did a lot of research before my extraction day, and my immediate dentures were given to me. And so there were certain things that I wanted to look for. One of the things that I saw I needed to look for was a denture cup. Now, a denture cup can be anything. You can use a mug from your cabinet. You can use a jar. Whatever you want to use. You can use something that you have, reuse something that you have from your home. They also have, this is your basic denture cup. I got this from the doctor's office the day that I got my extractions done. So these are really, really cheap. I think you could probably buy these at the dollar store. They sell them at Walmart. You can get them on Amazon. They have all different types. I've seen people buy these and make them prettier by bejeweling them. So you can do that as well. Sometimes they come with like a little basket in here that you can, when you put in the water and dentures in here, you can actually lift the basket to kind of, filter it before you put it back in your mouth. You can rinse them, whatever. So this is one type. Now, I'm a little bit extra, and I figured since I'm paying $7,000 for these teeth, I want to have something that's not just practical, but I want something that looks pretty in my bathroom and is more me. So you can do something like this. This I got from Amazon. I'm not a sponsor or anything. I'm just showing things that I got. It is corded, so there's a cord in the back. This is an ultrasonic denture cleaner, or ultrasonic cleaner. You can use it for dentures, rings, makeup brushes, lots of different things. So I picked this one because I tried to look at the wattages on it, and I did looking at a lot of reviews, and it's pink. It's like one of my favorite colors, and it's kind of like a rose gold here. So this was my favorite. So, and I'm a little extra, so I got myself this. This was like $50 on Amazon. So, but they have some that are cheaper than this. So, you don't have to go up that high. So there's a big range in what you can do. So you can do anything from a mason jar to an ultrasonic cleaner like that. So that's tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2, and these are not in any specific order. They're just how I'm coming up with them. An ice pack. So you can use, hey, budget friendly. You can use a bag of peas from your freezer. You can use a Ziploc bag with ice in it. So those are your simple stuff that you can use. But it was recommended to me from the reading that I did to do cold for 20 minutes and then hot for 20 minutes. The first 24, I think, to 48 hours, they said use cold for 20 minutes. Then after the first 48 hours, I alternated between hot and cold. So I'm lazy. I didn't want to hold something to my face. And like I said, I'm a little bit extra, so I didn't want to just use a bag of peas, much to my husband's unhappiness with the budget. But I decided, I got this from Amazon as well. They have tons of different ones. So I don't want to put it on because it's so cold right now. But this particular one that I got is called Revix, Revix. And it comes with four of these inserts. And there's a right and a left. So I've got 2 of them in here right now. And you can see they Velcro. So they Velcro onto here. And really this was a lifesaver for me, really, because I could just put it in the freezer. And then, okay, I'll put it on. Hold on. Oh, that's cold. Oh, You don't want to work. Wait, what side's the Velcro on? Oh, here, right, this side. Okay. So, and it's actually not that stiff. You can actually mold it, especially as it comes out of the freezer for a little bit. You can actually mold it. So this was such a lifesaver. I love this thing. The nice thing about this particular one is that once it stopped being cold, I took it and I put it into the microwave and had it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, and now it's warm. So I was able to do the heat right after the cold. So something like this is helpful, but you don't need it. But keep in mind that you do want to have some kind of ice pack that you can use, something that you can use as an ice pack to delay or to reduce any kind of swelling that you might get. I still had swelling. You're not going to be able to get away with it, but it does help with the pain and it does help with the swelling. So that was number 2. All right, so now we're up to number 3. This is one of the must-haves I think you need to have for when you have your extraction day and you come home. And you're not going to need this on extraction day. You're not going to need this. Well, yeah, I guess you could. So these are, you're going to need a toothbrush, right? And like no different than before, you need a toothbrush, except this toothbrush needs to be soft. You don't want to get toothbrushes that have hard bristles because your teeth are made out of acrylic and they can scratch. So you don't want to get a hard bristle brush. The nice thing about a kid's toothbrush is that the head is smaller, so you're really able to get into those crevices, and that part of your, especially the bottom denture, you can really get into those crevices. So I really like this toothbrush. I got this from Walmart. It's kids equate 4 to 8 toothbrushes, and I picked this one specifically because the colors were fun. I like the pink and the polka dots, so that's the only reason I got this one. But I do want to let you know, so they do sell specific denture brushes. So I did get, wait a minute, I had another one in here somewhere, but this is one, this is the denture brush I got from my doctor's office on extraction day. So again, this is, if you can see here, this is like a regular toothbrush. I do not like this. These are too hard. These are way hard. I would not put this on my dentures. And you see this section here is so you can get into those little grooves for the bottom denture. Again, this is really kind of hard. I would not spend money on this, but hey, you know, have at it. You can try it. Maybe you love it, but I don't think these are the better to take care of your dentures for long term. But, you know, if this is all you got, it's better than nothing. So I'm trying to see. I thought I had one more. I had gotten, oh yeah, here it is. I got one more. This one I bought from Walmart. And this is a denture brush. It's the Equate brand. And again, I bought this at first because I thought this is the type of toothbrush I had to have because it's specifically a denture brush, but you don't have to have a specific denture brush. These are really kind of hard. I mean, I don't know if you can hear this. I don't know, you probably can't hear it, but yeah, these are really hard. If you look at that, look at how hard these are compared to these. See? So yeah, so you can get one of these, better than nothing, but, and this was like, I think $1.79 at Walmart, so it's a good price, but I'd say go for a child's toothbrush, or at least a very soft bristled brush. So I will be using that also to brush my gums. I'm not really brushing my gums yet because I still have stitches. They're supposed to be dissolving, but I still have stitches. So I'm going to be using the soft one for my gums when I'm done, as well as my denture. So that's number 3. Okay, we're at number 4 already. So number 4, you need to have denture cleaner. So there's a million different denture cleaners, but what do you need for when you first get home? You know, don't go crazy. You know, there's so many different types of cleaners, and it's going to evolve as time goes on and you get more comfortable with your dentures. You're going to learn more as you research more and you hear about, oh, so-and-so uses this and so-and-so uses that. So you're going to try stuff. So in the beginning, don't worry so much about what you're getting, that it's not perfect. This is what I got for right now to start me off with. Just the Equate denture cleaner. You can get Polygrip, you can get, I don't know if Fix-A-Dent does one, but you know, they've got all different brands, your regular brands. I just went for the regular Equate denture cleaner just to start me off until I figured out what I really like. So this is the one that I use every night, but you know, you can pick any denture cleaner. They're basically all the same. Now, for these effervescent tabs, there are other types of denture cleaners out there that I'm not that familiar with as of yet, but I'm trying to learn and get up to speed on them. And they are, some of them are like beads, some of them are like a paste that you can use. But for soaking overnight or for 15 minutes or so, the tablets that you use, they're all pretty much the same. But if you just want to make sure you've got something for when you, you know, get home from extraction day, just have some of this on hand. Just whatever cheap denture cleaner you can get just to get you started. I think I lost track of the numbers. I think that was, let's see, I did the ice pack, I did the denture cup, toothbrush, so that was number 4. Yeah, I got it. So number 4. Okay, we're at tip number 5. So we're rounding the corner on this one. So tip number 5 of things that you should have for extraction day already on hand. This one's a lengthy one. Let's talk adhesives. So there's lots of different, like everything else, there's lots of different adhesives on the market. So you can have a paste adhesive. This is Fix-A-Dent. This is a paste adhesive, and it's kind of like a toothpaste, and you squirt it on to the denture on the top and the bottom, and or bottom, wherever you need adhesive, and let it dry a little bit, and you can put it on. There's that Fix-A-Dent Polygrip Wet Mix one. I haven't used this one yet. This is called the Waterproof Denture Adhesive Secure. Yeah, I'm crazy, so I bought like a little bit of everything to have because I didn't know what I would like, and I'm the type of person that when I think or something or I want to try it, I want it to be on hand so that I don't have to stop and go to the store and get it and have any more pain or discomfort. I just want it on hand. So I figured, you know what, I'll try them all and go from there. So this one is called Secure. I haven't tried this one yet. You also have powders. So this is a Fix-A-Dent powder. You can use this powder alone, or you can use it on top of a paste. Okay, so that makes it, I hear that's like the cement of denture adhesive. So I have used them together and they were really, really good. I've used it by itself and it's good. I am very, very lucky. I have really good suction on the top. So I really don't need a lot of adhesive on the top. Today I'm actually using Cushion Grip, and it's a little bit of a different experience, and so I'm having to learn how to use the muscles in my face more to keep them in. It's not that they're falling down, it's just that they fit more naturally with the Cushion Grip. I don't feel that tightness of the adhesive holding it into my mouth. So my brain says that it feels more comfortable, means that it's loose, but it's not. So it actually feels more comfortable, and it almost feels like maybe it could slip off, but it doesn't. I haven't had it slip off all day long today. I've actually taken them out, I've rinsed them, I put them back in. So the Cushion Grip is amazing, but that's kind of a tier 2 type of adhesive to use. I think most people like to start off with these types, like a paste and a powder. Pardon me, I've got something in my eye. But stay with me, because the first couple of days that you get your extraction done, you can't use adhesive. It's not good on open wounds. So what do? So this is what I did. The day they gave me my denture, the nurse actually put a little paste on, just on the palate of my top denture. And that stayed in really well all night until the next day when I went for my follow-up visit. after that, she took it out, and I hadn't experienced anything yet, and I had all this slime in my mouth. That comes from the paste type of adhesive. So I'm letting you know there's like this slimy stuff that comes out when you take it out. So the next couple of days, I used a little bit of adhesive on the palette, but what I noticed is that I needed something on the bottom, and I couldn't use on the bottom the cream paste adhesive because I still had open wounds. So I did some reading, and what was suggested was C-Bond. So I don't think that I found a generic of this. I probably would have tried the generic had I found it. If there is one, please let me know, because I'm all about generics. You can get them in a box of just uppers or a box of just lowers. I got a box of each, and then I just threw them all together in one box. So these are so simple to use, and actually I'm really enjoying these a lot more than the paste, because with my sensory issues, when I go to take that top denture off and I've got all that slime and all that oozing and all that, those stringiness, it looks like when you rip apart mozzarella cheese, like, ugh, gross, 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 gross. And for those of you who use it, I'm so glad that you have something that you can use and doesn't actually gag you when you try to take it out. So these are these strips. This is for a top denture, and this is for your lower denture. And you can trim these. To be honest, I tried trimming them in the beginning, and I don't like anything that has extra steps. I actually don't need to trim them at all. There's a little bit overlap on them, but you don't even feel it. It doesn't bunch, nothing. So I don't even bother with the step of trimming, but you can trim these. So you're basically gonna put this onto, let's say, the dentures like this. So you're gonna put it like this, and you're gonna wet it. And there's a pink side and a white side. You're gonna wet the whole thing, and then the pink side is gonna go onto the denture. Same thing with the bottom one. You're gonna wet it under some water, and make sure your dentures are dry, and then you're gonna put it on top of the denture. I don't have an extra set of dentures to show you, and I am not taking my dentures out right now. I haven't gotten that confident yet. So maybe one day I want to be like you ladies who I see all the time, just popping them out, but I'm not ready for that yet. But I'm gonna get there. I promise you, I'm gonna get there. So yeah. So these are safe for after you have extractions done, because these are, even though they do help sticking to the, giving you that stability, they're like a paper, I guess, so it's more like a band-aid instead of an adhesive. So you can use these right after your extraction. I use these on the bottom. I use these for a couple days, and then now I started using both. I haven't been using any of the paste or powder at all, but I use these, except for last night. So actually, a couple of nights ago, I tried Cushion Grip for the first time. I don't think I did it right. I don't think I had enough, and the next day they were kind of falling down a little bit, and I thought, ugh, this doesn't work. And I thought, wait, let me give it another shot. So last night I tried it again, and I filled it up really good. I was a little afraid initially that I was going to overfill it, but if you do overfill it, you can trim it. So you fill it. It's a thermoplastic adhesive. Technically, it's not really an adhesive, I guess, but it's a thermoplastic adhesive that you can put into your denture. It softens the space between your gums and your denture. It gives it that cushiony feel. There's another brand called Dentac that is very similar. A lot of different things that you can use. So the Cushion Grip, I think, is, you know, a little more, once you've used the Fix-It-Dent, you know, you can move on to Cushion Grip if you're willing. I want to learn to be able to hold my teeth with my muscles, with my jaw, with my lips. I think it's important for me to be able to not rely on the adhesive as much. So, you know, I want to do the adhesive. I kind of do a little bit of adhesive, and now I'm doing the Cushion Grip, hoping that that will give me enough stability that I can allow my muscles and my lips and, you know, everything in my face to get used to the dentures without necessarily having an adhesive where I can take out my dentures if I want to. When you have the adhesive in, you know, you got to take them out and, you know, you got to reapply adhesive and all that. I mean, at least that was my experience. If that's not everyone's experience, you know, kudos. Let me know what you're doing. So that was number 5, and I've got 2 bonuses, so don't go away. Okay, we're back, and bonus number 1 I wanted to tell you about. Where did I put it? Okay. So one thing I did not expect to have is really dry mouth. So I drink a lot of water. I had weight loss surgery about 18 months ago, and I have to drink a lot of water. So I probably drink 100 ounces of water a day. That's just straight water. That doesn't include my coffee, tea, protein drinks, all that. I probably do almost 100 ounces of water a day, and I was still having this really bad dry mouth. So I looked online, of course, and I started to do some reviews, and a couple people commented on one of my videos about using biotin was the one that they suggested, which I had heard of that one before. I did do a little research, and there was one dentist who I saw on YouTube who said that he used to be a big supporter of biotin, but he believes that since the company changed, that the ingredients have changed, or the recipe has changed. The formula, I guess, is what they call it. So he recommended this one. He said this one has the same formula that biotin had initially. So I said, all right, let me try it. So this one is called, I don't know how to pronounce it for sure, but I think it's called Salivia. I don't think it's Salivia. I don't think it's that. So I think it's called Salivia. And it says Salivia Dry Mouth Care. I believe I bought this off of Amazon. I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I don't have Amazon links or, you know, anything to get you any kind of coupons off or anything like that. Maybe one day I'm going to look into it, but I'm just showing you what I bought, what I heard, what I like, what I use. So this is a dry mouthwash, extra gentle mouthwash, moistens and soothes. It contains salivary enzymes. It supports the natural defenses and freshens breath without burning. This one is alcohol free and it's soothing mint. And really, you just use like a tablespoon. So this bottle is going to last me forever, because this is 16 ounces. So this is going to last me a long time, because you really only use a tablespoon at a time. And I'll tell you, it really has been working. I was really surprised. Like I said, not on top of the fact that I have dentures, I also vape. That gives you dry mouth. So this has really, really been good. So this is not a must-have for the day of extractions, but if you want to have something on hand in case you do have the dry mouth. If you don't have dry mouth, I think this will still be really, really good anyway, because it just feels good in the mouth. It's not super minty. It does have some mint to it, but it's not super minty. And see, that's the thing. I don't like mint flavor, so this is good. And the aftertaste is not super sweet, but it has almost like a sweetness to it. So if I can handle this, then you can handle it, especially if you don't like really strong mint type of stuff. And it has a silkiness to it, to be honest with you. So it's not syrupy. It is thicker than like a regular mouthwash, but it has a silkiness to it. That's the best way I can say it. It feels nice in the mouth. And so you just swish with it and, you know, and spit it out, and that's it. I don't think, it doesn't say anything about eating. It can be used, you're just going to rinse for 30 seconds, spit out, and then you can use it up to 5 times a day. It doesn't say anything about not eating or drinking afterwards. So, you know, that's up to you. But so that was bonus number 1, and now we're going on bonus number 2. I'll be right back. All right, so we are at the end, my friends. So the bonus number 2 is called Stain Away. So I bought this. I use this right now. I'm just using it like once a week. And one of the reasons I bought it is because, like I said, I do vape. I do drink coffee. I drink tea. So I wanted to have something to make sure that these pearly whites stay as pearly white as they can. And so you can use this as your regular denture cleaner all the time, or you can use, you know, like something like this, the tablets, a couple times a week. I usually, what I do is I use this twice a week. I sound like I've been doing this forever, right? I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, but I started getting this stuff before my extraction day so that I could be ready. And that helped so much because I didn't have to worry about what did I have on hand. I knew everything I had on hand. So since I smoke, I usually use this instead of the tablets. I use this twice a week, and we'll see how it works. So far, it looks good. It comes out blue. This one's, instead of being a tablet, it is, let's see if we can see it. They're little granules, and so it turns the water blue. Okay. Let's see if I can get that back in there. Okay, yeah. There you go. I didn't make a mess. Yay! So that's the last bonus. I hope that this video has helped you. If you want to know about more things, please put it in the comments so I can make more videos for you. I love doing this. I love talking to you about it, and I love learning from you when you comment on my videos. So until next time, my friends, be well and wear your smile.